Of course, my preference is always to be trackside with my cowbell cheering my sister on while she does her skeleton races. But because it's so expensive to travel and watch her on all these different tracks, that's not always possible. So this morning I'm cheering her on from my bed. It's 7:15 a.m. in Los Angeles, California. But we're ready for you, Gracie. I'm so excited. Each of the athletes will compete in 2 different heats, and the race order is determined by a random draw at the beginning. So Grace got pulled second to last. We have a second until her sled is gonna go. But I wanted to talk about something that I think is really underappreciated about the sliding sports, and that's the fact that there are 17 tracks around the world. But oftentimes, if you're a newer slider, you're gonna have to show up to a race a couple of days in advance, learn a brand new track, and then be expected to compete at the highest level. Right now, Gracie is in Lake Placid, New York, and she has never slid on that track before. So she went the first day. She started from a lower curve. Sometimes they start you partially down the track so that you have a better opportunity to get to know it. And it's also a safer way for you to get to know it. But she showed up the first day and started from curve 2-3. I think there was some weather, so the ice was pretty slow. And after that first run on a lower curve, they popped her up to the top and said, go for it. Normally, that's not how it's done. That was a special scenario. But she got to go from the top and I believe had about 4 days of training on the ice before official training began. So that's, I'm going to say, 8 days of training, and we're still on this journey together, so I'm not sure if that's typical to learn a new track, but that's what she had. This is just going to continue because there are tracks throughout Asia and Europe that she's never been on before, but if she has the opportunity to compete in these higher circuits next year, then she will be sent there. Of course, ideally, she and the other athletes would have time to go and learn these tracks and train before the circuit, but travel and lodging is so expensive. It's just not a reality. Okay, here she comes. Let's go, Grace. Woo! Wow, there's lots of people there today. Whoa, man, when she takes some of these curves, it looks wild. Okay, we got some toes out. 58.53. It looks like she took a couple of hits, so it slowed her down a little bit. So based on how all of the athletes did on their first run, we're now going to go in reverse rank order. So I'm not quite sure what that is yet, but I think they're going to announce it soon. Second run, here we go. Woo, woo, woo. 5:70 start. Ooh, little bump. Wow, she is ripping. Wow. Wait, I don't think that's a PR, but I think that's quite good. I think she'll be really happy with that second run. Yay! Go!